Hi, I am back with something fun to do with my kids. I need to get some salt flour ornaments ready, and so I thought I would take you along for the ride. Let's get started. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, but now it's Monday and I need to get going on some of these projects. In my class every year, we do a special Christmas ornament to give as a gift for the parents. I've already taken everybody's pictures and I'm ready to go. But I was going to originally do something with candy canes and melt them down. But my husband brought up a good point that it might attract bugs. Well, don't want that. So I found this recipe online and I thought I'd have Jonas and Ezra help me a little bit later. But it's 4 cups of just regular flour. I had to go buy some regular flour because I tend to use more organic and I don't want to use that for these. And also some regular salt because I tend to use sea salt when I'm cooking. So I wanted to get just some basic salt, plain salt, and I'll be using 1 cup of salt in my mixture and 1.5 cups of water. And I'll mix it up and knead it together and just kind of roll it out nice and thin, and then use all those cute little Christmas ornaments recipe or cookie cutters and cut out all the ornaments. It'll be super easy. I'm hoping. I've never done this before, but it seems like a really fun and easy way to get the kids in the kitchen and make some cute little ornaments. You can put them on your neighbor's gifts if you're passing those out, or teacher gifts. And I'll show you more about the process as we continue. So I have here the dough. It was really kind of crumbly in the pan, and so I added a tiny bit more water. So it was like 1.5 cups plus like a splash. And so I feel like this is a really good consistency now. So I'm going to be getting my rolling pin out and just getting as flat and as together as possible. This is going to be pretty easy and I'm super excited. So I thought I'd have Ezra help me with cutting some of these ornaments out. So we're going to push it through. I'm going to make another tree over here. So we're going to cut out as many as we can, okay? Now turn it the other way so that we have enough space for a bunch. Push it down. I have some stars and a snowman. You know, they come in all those packs with all the holiday ones, the Christmassy ones. That would be perfect. So you don't want it to be too thick because it will take longer to obviously dry out. Now this is just made with salt, so that's why we just put it on the counter, no big deal. And we'll just wash off the counters when we're done. And now these are edible. You know, there's nothing non-toxic about it. It's just that it won't be good. But so these will go on just a pan and into the oven at 200 degrees for about 1 to 2 hours. So it's going to take some time, and you're just letting it dry out, right, Ezra? And then after that, you let it come to a cool, and then I'll show you what we're doing after that. I thought before I put them in the oven, I wanted to let you know that it made 20 of these ornaments. So it's going to be perfect for my class. I only need 16. So in case something breaks. But also you want to poke a hole before you put them in the oven. So that's why I have this straw. You're just going to poke the hole in, and the dough will get in here, and look, you'll see. And I'm hoping those don't close up. But that's what the directions said, is just to poke it with a straw to go through. So all I'm doing in the oven with this is just drying out the dough. So it's not at a super high temperature, it's just at 200. And like I said, check it after an hour. It says it can go from 1 to 2 hours. And then you're just gonna let them come to room temperature, just easy to work with, and then start the painting process. So we have been very busy today. We let them cook in the oven for about an hour and let them cool. And then I noticed the underside seemed a little bit doughy. Not too bad. So I flipped them over, cooked it for like about 45 more minutes, let them cool in the oven, brought them out, right? And when I was taking them off and putting them on the counter to cool, they kind of did a little bit of a curl action. So I flipped them over, and you can see I have my fairly heavy cutting board on top of them just to kind of press them down. And they look great. Look, they're ready to paint. And the holes didn't close up. I'll show one. So that'll have twine in it, and Ezra is going to pick his out right now. Which one do you want to do?
Christmas tree.
Well, let's get started. So he's painting his tree. Here, let's move your tree over a little bit so it doesn't get into that pile. And I got Jonas here wishing he could do it. I'll have some extras. So he's getting that. And then I have his these pictures that I took over. Just a stack of like little kid pictures that we're going to cut them out. And I have Ezra's, and it will go right into the center. So I'll hodgepodge or glue that down. And then I'll put a clear glue coat on top or around it and put glitter around it. So then the twine will go through the hole and call it a cute little ornament gift. So we're all done with Ezra's present, well, ornament that we'll put on the tree. And the kids in our class will make them tomorrow. But should we show them? He painted it, and he told me where he wanted the glitter. But look at how cute that little picture is of him. Aww. So then on the back, I'll just write the year, and I'll put some twine at the top, and then we'll wrap those up and call them gifts for our class. Thanks for stopping by and coming to our channel to see us do a project. That's a fun project to do with kids, and that it was fairly inexpensive, and it was just fun to do. So if you have time over the next couple of weeks and you want to keep your kids busy, try doing some salt dough ornaments. Have a good day, and you just never know what I'll be rolling out next.